This morning, we're focusing on unlocking tight hips, awakening your spine, and building gentle energy with a 5-minute stretch routine that will leave you feeling loose, balanced, and ready to own the day. If you've woken up with stiffness, tension in your lower back, or if you just want a full body reset, this flow is perfect for you. All you need is a soft surface or mat and a little space to move. Today we'll be moving through kneeling hip work, playful hula movements, and side stretches to open up your entire body. Most people skip moments like this to prioritize themselves, but not you. You've already made it here, and that's a win. By the end of this routine, I promise you'll feel more mobile, less tense, and full of energy to kickstart your day. Let's get right into it and hit the mat. We're starting with kneeling hip sit-ups, a stretch that feels like a gentle wake-up call for your hips, quads, and spine. Start in a kneeling position with your knees hip-width apart and your toes untucked. Sit back towards your heels, keeping your chest lifted. Slowly press back up to kneeling by engaging your glutes and thighs. Continue this smooth movement for 1 minute, breathing deeply. This stretch loosens up tight hip flexors, strengthens your lower body, and brings awareness to your core. By the end, I promise you'll feel looser, stronger, and more awake. Beginners, place a pillow under your knees for extra cushioning. Advanced stretches, hold a slight back bend. At the top for a deeper hip stretch. Now that we've warmed up your hips, let's introduce some playful movement with semi-hula hoops. Ready to add some flow? Semi-hula hoops bring fluidity and stretch to your hips and lower back, like a morning dance for your spine. From a kneeling position, place your hands on your hips. Slowly circle your hips in one direction, creating big, smooth arcs like a half circle. Switch directions after 30 seconds, focusing on feeling the movement in your lower back and sides. This movement warms up your lower back, increases hip mobility, and releases stiffness from the night. I promise you'll feel relaxed and fluid by the end. Beginners, keep the circle smaller and gentle. Advanced stretches make the arcs larger and lean slightly back to engage more muscles. Now that we've loosened things up, let's expand into full hula hoops for even more mobility. Let's take it up a notch with full hula hoops. Think of this as a full body stretch disguised as a playful movement. From the same kneeling position, imagine you're drawing a full circle with your hips. Push your hips forward, then to the side, back, and around in one smooth continuous motion. Switch directions after 30 seconds, focusing on keeping the movement fluid and controlled. This dynamic stretch opens your hips, strengthens your core, and creates flow through your lower body. By the end, I promise you feel free, open, and ready to move. Beginners, keep the circle smaller and more subtle. Advanced stretches deepen the stretch by exaggerating the motion. Now that we've unlocked your hips, let's stretch through the sides of your body for a full range of motion. Time to elongate and energize with the kneeling side angle stretch. Think of this as your side body awakening. From a kneeling position, step your right foot out to the side, keeping it in line with your left knee. Rest your right forearm on your right thigh and reach overhead. Leaning toward the left, swing your arm gently for 1 minute, breathing deeply and feeling the stretch along your sides. This pose stretches your side body, hips, and shoulders, while encouraging length through your spine. I promise by the time we're done, you'll feel elongated and refreshed. Beginners, keep your hand resting on your thigh for support. Advanced stretches, reach further for a deeper stretch. Let's even things out by moving to the left side. wrapping up with the same powerful movement on the left side, because balance is everything. Kneel and step your left foot out to the side, keeping your right knee grounded. Rest your left forearm on your left thigh and reach overhead. Leaning toward the right side, start swinging your arm gently, breathing deeply and finding length through your entire side. This stretch balances both sides of your body, releases tension in your hips and shoulders, and leaves you feeling centered and relaxed. Make the same adjustments as the right side. Modify it based on your flexibility and comfort. You made it, fam. If you sit at a desk all day and want to boost your energy, get rid of stiffness, and take control of your health without leaving your desk, go check out the free gift I have in the description. You're gonna love it. Stay strong, flexible, and powerful. I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.